Welcome to NEXTGames video covering A.M.A.N. Trove. Now, A.M.A.N. Trove has recently undergone some minor changes, so I thought it would be a good time to do an updated video on this event. Now, A.M.A.N. Trove consists of opening between 1 and 11 chests on the battlefield in an attempt to acquire spoils from many of the game's endgame events. First, let's talk about the entry item and restrictions. Now, to acquire the Orbs for entry, you need to be level 99 and have created your character more than 45 days ago. Now you will get 1 Mars Orb per month through ROE objectives by speaking to Grayson. And then you'll also get between 7 and 10 silver vouchers from the other quest under the A.M.A.N. Trove category. The amount that you'll get will depend on if you have any other players that you can do endgame content with. You can also get an additional 9 silver vouchers from the ROE Quest 4 objectives, and it's expected that further quests will come out in the future in this Quest 4 objectives category that will allow you to get even more silver vouchers from this category. Now, you can trade 6 of these vouchers to Grayson for a Mars Orb and 10 for a Venus Orb. Either orb will allow you to access the A.M.A.N. Trove battlefield, with the Venus Orb suspected to have a better drop rate on the rarer items. Note, you can also occasionally get orbs from various Deeds of Heroism levels and vouchers by logging in during the daily A.M.A.N. Trove Test Your Luck campaign. Lastly, you can buy them for 100,000 gil each from Grayson, though the max you can purchase per month is 5. Another change with this most recent update is that you can now trade your used Mars and Venus orbs back to Grayson for the small chance at getting an unused orb back in its place, though most commonly you'll just end up getting some juice as a reward. Now, in regards to the fight itself, there are 10 chests spread throughout the battlefield and one in the very center. Now, the one in the center, once opened, will complete the run and you will get any treasure within it and any other chest that you have opened thus far. Now, each of the other chests has the option to end in 4 possible results. The first of these possible outcomes is you will see in the log, you hear a noise. Now, this is going to mean that some items have gone into the treasure pool that are common items, such as synthesis materials and upgrade materials. Now, these aren't very valuable, that's why you really don't care about all of the noises that you'll get. This will also, of course, be the most common message that you receive. Now, the next possible message is you'll get one that says you hear a thud. This means some event-based loot has dropped into the pool, such as gear from Gesh Fate, HTMBs, or Vagary. Now, the third possible result is a loud thud, which gives increased odds of one of the rare pieces falling from one of the aforementioned events, such as Omen Bodies and Hands or Tarta's Plate Mail. Now, the fourth and final possible option will be that a mimic spawns. Now, if this happens, all the chests on the battlefield that are remaining will disappear, and you will have to defeat the mimic in order to get any of the treasure that is dropped thus far in the run. Now, while the mimic can be defeated, it takes some work and is not something that I'll be going into in this video, so we will consider you getting a mimic a sad loss for that run. Also note that if you are a solo player, very rarely you can also obtain 5 million gil when opening that final chest and being the only one on the battlefield. Now, after doing these runs for years, I have come to realize that what you really want from these runs is those loud thuds, as otherwise you're almost always going to get items of no value or that you don't need. Therefore, I recommend you pick a set pattern that you always follow through these chests and go along that pattern every run that you do until you get a loud thud. This will mean that you will often end up with more losses than you would if you simply chose a small number of chests to open, but it should also end up with you getting more loud thuds with this strategy. Now, with the recent changes to the battlefield, we have a few more tools at our disposal. The first is that you will sometimes have a belligerent bang message, which means there is a loud thud chest remaining among the chests remaining on the battlefield. Additionally, if you open the 8th chest and have not yet gotten a mimic, then one of the 2 remaining chests could potentially turn into a rainbow chest, representing that it has a loud thud inside. In this case, open the rainbow chest and leave the other that did not change, as it is going to be a mimic and should not be opened. Now, with the most recent change, they also seem to have changed what you can get from a loud thud, as some pretty trivial things such as omen cards have been dropping after I've gotten them. so the recent update seems to have hurt the chances of getting good gear from loud thuds from that regard, so keep it in mind. Lastly, they have added in some other accessories that drop only from this event that have been being displayed while this video has been going on. It's also possible that you'll end up with one of these items instead of that rare omen piece that you may be hoping for. That's about all I have to update you on in regards to the A.M.A.N Trove and this update. I hope you found that helpful. If this is your first visit to my channel, please be sure to click the subscribe button under the video and the bell icon next to it to be notified when my future videos are released. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.